Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. Here's Darius. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his first touchdown this year. And it is scooped up. And they're going to take it the other way. What a turn of events to start this one. It's a fumble return for touchdown. Greg, you could not ask for a worse scenario to get a ball game going.
Yeah, and the coach told us all week, Mike, we had a chance to talk to him how important it was to get his offense on the field early, establish a little rhythm, get into their opening script. His offense doesn't even get a chance now to take the field. That's just a huge mistake by this return unit. We'll see if it comes back to bite him the rest of the day.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. Now he's loose. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable with Taylor. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Third, they need 8. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down to New Orleans.
23 yards. And
Come on.
First down.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
18 Cardinals. Let's go.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
That's another Saints first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ready.
Second down, they need 7.
At the Seahawks
Check, Matt.
16-yard line.
Check, Matt. Here we go. Check. Check. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to Hall, the tight end. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Big Lion. Check the Eagles. Check the
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's a second and 3 from the 33.
At the
Here we go.
33-yard
Here we
line.
go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Milrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Ready. 76.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Wanarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards. That's another
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score.
10 at the 19-yard
Greg and I
line.
back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Ready.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
Got it.
and
Ready.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Come on. Ready.
Milrow now off the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
On the set. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be marked short of that first down. How do you want to play it? They need almost 2 full yards. Decision time. Fourth down.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted. especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Viking experience.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints are out to a 21-10 lead.
Seahawks 10.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up
Second down, 8 to go on the 28. Now Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Fires left sideline. That is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Walker. Trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Here's Milroe to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Travel start on the ground. It'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Now inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 55 yards on the game. A run on first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
He'll get this complete to Walker. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Milroe on third down. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Milroe on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
This is short kick, returnable from the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 2 scores. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Got it. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will score. Ty Felton. Touchdown Saints. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and good. The Saints will extend this third quarter lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Play action. It's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Okay, ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Going right sideline and complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They go play action now with Milroe. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Quick throw, taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Forced to his right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit. No chance at all. He'll go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Cooking like 1979 Broncos.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Troy Franklin, touchdown New Orleans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it. Let go.
On play action, Milroe. Lifting jig but left side, he's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Going for it all. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And the Saints will have great field position right around midfield.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And another 1st down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown Saints. Groupie now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints add on to their already sizable lead.
Seahawks 26.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action with Milroe. That is hard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a way to kick off and drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Hey, check that. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60. Ready.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. The Saints have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Groupie now on for the extra point. He's got it. Saints stretch things out even further.
Saints 63, Seahawks 26.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panther and left. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Ready.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Mustang 19. Go.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Ready. Set.
First down, Saints.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3
Ready.
on the Seahawks.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Second and 10.
70. Denver Wolf. Come on. Come on. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New Orleans. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season.
The kick is good.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
60, 69. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Looking middle, and there is Horton. That's a nice pickup on 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Trap 60, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he will go all the way. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get that to all his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 38.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
19, Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Okay, ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
Dragon 60. Let go.
Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.